player will.
Welcome back, Visions fans. Ready Player Will here. This is the patch notes release video for September 11th. We have new content to go over today, and so this is my first time doing the video on the heels of Orange J retiring. So, per usual, critiques, comments, criticisms, anything I can do to enhance this news update, please leave in the comments below. And although there's a lot to cover, if I make any mistakes or anything that you think I could have articulated better, definitely leave a comment for that as well, just for visibility so other people can see that too. So, brand new patch. One of the things that I wanted to kick off with is looking at the login bonus this week, and it is shards for the new Ramada vision card. You are getting 300 Visior per day, and a couple other goodies. I am looking forward to the burst cores personally. I'm only at 6. I could use another 3 here. Obviously, some other upgrade materials and some scrolls for reincarnation purposes, but in addition to that, we have some other things to go over with a purchase bonus I wanted to go over really quickly here, where if you spend 60 Visior, a paid Visior a day, you will get 5 Ramada shards for the new vision card. And up until the 7th day, you'll get Rainbow Mind Spheres here. You can get some Shardless. You get 40 scrolls. If you spend 3,000 Visior, please don't do this for the bonus. I actually think this larger bonus here is very bad, quite frankly. This is not a good value. We'll talk about why in just a couple minutes here, but the reward for the 3,000 Visior is the 20 Rainbow Spheres and 40 Scrolls of Vicissitude. You can do a lot better elsewhere for that. But we do have some banners that we'll go over in a second, but I did want to take a moment to go over the shop, which does kind of circle back to what I was saying in a second ago. For that daily Visior purchase, one of my personal favorites to go to for the special shop here is in the daily. I do personally do the $1 a day to get the event skip tickets, just because this does help a lot in the far plane events when it comes to new weapons being released or Alchrists or whatever you might need in the far plane. That really tends to be the most important section of material grinding, so I do find this to just be the most economical choice given what we have available. But in the deluxe shop this week, this is why I say that larger 3,000 Visior purchase is not a good value. You can once a day buy these 3 rainbow spheres, and over the course of 7 days, you will get the same 20 rainbow spheres for far cheaper, for just 420 paid vis instead. I still don't think that's necessarily a good value, but if you're really hurting for the rainbow vision spheres, obviously this is one of the most economical ways you can get it. And the Transcendence pack here, you can easily get those scrolls too if you really needed them. So this is kind of more consistently in the shop here in the deluxe area, so feel free to obviously tap into these. I do think these are good values if you really need them. On this topic of the Transcendent Mind Spheres here, I unfortunately already bought it by accident this morning. When you log in for 2,000 paid viz, you can get the 200 Transcendent Mind Spheres along with an Alchris select ticket, and then the rainbow cubes and the gold cubes for leveling up your units. I do think that is, relatively speaking, a good value, but not a must-buy by any means. It's just that when you consider the exchange of 200 Transcendent Mind Spheres for 2,000 viz. Normally for 2,000 viz, you only get 40 shards. Well, now you're getting 5 times that amount in the form of the Transcendent Mind Spheres, which can be helpful when you want to bring a unit from 120 to level 140, where when you need to give them that bump, you can actually use Transcendent Mind Spheres as opposed to your regular Mind Spheres. So there is some value, even aside from the reincarnation angle, that if you want to quickly get a unit from 120 to 140, that is, again, one of the more economical ways of doing it. But we are in an area where you might want to be a little more frugal with your paid fizz. I know I certainly am, despite the fact that I accidentally bought that bundle this morning. But in the regular shop, the daily free one you can get is some energy restore pots. I'm not a big fan of this one personally. Obviously, I don't really personally need any of this, but certainly for those of you that do, it's free. Take it nonetheless. I did want to make a special call out though in this shop because it's not always featured on a weekly basis. It is the UR Esper training pack. I've called this out before on the channel. One of the things that's noteworthy about this is that it gives you a select element skill potion, which for your Espers, you can essentially, once you've awaken them 3 times, you can add SP potions to them to further unlock nodes on their tree. And while you can get select elemental skill potions in the arena portion of the Mog Shop and the free match portion of the Mog Shop, which you should do on a monthly basis, those absolutely are the best ways to get these SP potions. One thing is unique about this ticket in that, in addition to all the elemental, Esper types you can pull. There is a black skill potion here at the bottom, and this is not available in the arena or free match select tickets. And this can directly go into your neutral Espers, which are basically the four best Espers in the game. It's Odin, Dark Odin, Bahamut, Dark Bahamut. And you don't have to take any penalty at all for converting those potions, where normally those other elemental potions, you have to, I think, only get like 1/5 of the value. This you'll get full value of this potion, so it's the most economical way to build those neutral type Espers up. So if that's something you've been looking forward to doing and don't want to burn all these other skill potions to do so, definitely recommend checking this out. You can buy up to 3 for 1,000 Viz each. The rest of the shop, pretty routine in what it has to offer, nothing really standing out here. You do also have the vision card shop part of this, which is the new content, and absolutely definitely buy the Gil shards for this just at a future date. If you pull it, you absolutely do not want to miss out on that. Which brings us to, just real quickly before we get to the banner, some other very small content pieces. Both Melnia and Shals got their their MA2 upgrades today. So if you go into those unit screens, you can upgrade their MA2s. I do like both of them, so definitely make sure to do that if you have those units. And then when we get to the summon portion here, there is some good news from a banner perspective. This is a new banner they're running for assumedly 26 straight days in honor of the 26 million downloads on the JP app. And it's a free 10 times summon once a day. And I'm going to do it right here for you. After 10 summons, you will get a free UR unit. So at minimum, you will get two, or not unit, UR vision card potentially too. So after 20 pulls, so at least twice throughout that 26-day period, you will get a UR something. We'll see if I get this gold one to convert here at the top, but you are at least guaranteed an MR of types, which, older accounts doesn't really do much for us, but we'll see if I can get lucky here and have that crystal convert to a rainbow for me. And that's not the case. I'm getting a Vistral instead. So free pulls, I'll take it, whatever. Hopefully get something along the way that gives my personal account a little more value. But we do also have another banner here that I did want to mention. This is you can do it 5 times for 500 paid Viz each time. It's an 80 shard select unit guaranteed, so you can pick what unit you want here. This is actually a very good value banner considering how recently it goes up. It goes up into Shreka. And so if you were to spend this, I think this is a good value considering that for 2,500 paid Viz, you can get 400 shards of any unit of your choice. And so when I think of getting a unit to level 99 for their TMR, 400 shards is a huge chunk of that. So if you have a unit that you've been wanting to get their TMR, this could be a good application for it. If you have a unit that you have at level 99, but you want to get to level 120, that's 400 Mind Spheres. This will convert to basically get you there instantly. Obviously, there are reincarnation angles to this too, where 400 shards is 20 reincarnation levels for a unit that maybe you want to accelerate a little bit. But I do appreciate this banner. I know I will be using it personally to help reincarnate my Shreka a little bit here. But overall, this was a nice surprise. Again, I do think it's a relatively good value that when you consider for 2,500 paid Viz, you can get 400 shards. Again, paid Visior is subjective to whether or not you even spend in the game, to how much you want to spend, but economically speaking, this is a very good value, so at least worth calling that out. When it comes to the vision card banner here, you do have 3 different ones. The first is the regular step up, and in order to pity a hollow vision card, it takes 1,000 medals, and you get 100 medals per summon that you do, or per 10 pull. There is a second banner here, which you absolutely should be pulling on first if you are going for this vision card, because the first step is cheaper. You still get the 100 medals, and since there is no pity bar, you just need to get the medals. You can split them up between these two, so definitely do this one first. Save yourself the 1,000 Visior. You also get the extra vision shards here, which certainly help in terms of building that card faster, so hopefully you get it on the way, and if not, you can go for 7 extra laps here if you need to pity the card. But I think that's everything I wanted to go over for the patch notes today. There obviously is new content with the Spire and the Tower coming back. There's also guild raids that are going on at the moment, and today it is a trial battle day, so it's not technically starting today. In terms of other bonuses, the Arena 5 times medal is still running, so that is still live at the moment. And I believe we were also getting double hard quest drops. And so when you go, you should be getting double the amount of shards for these units. And then the other bonus is the friend gifts. And sorry, this is the wrong menu. The friend gifts, you get 5 times the amount of medals this week for friends. So you should be doing this anyway to satisfy your daily missions, sending out your friend medals, but definitely do so this week to get those bonuses too. That's all I have for the update. Wanted to keep it simple, but again, if I missed anything or if I misspoke or you think there's other things I should bring attention to or whatever to enhance this video, please let me know. But good luck pulling if you're going for the vision card. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.